The Northern Derby is not disappointing, as after 35 minutes of rugby, Waterkloof lead the home team Monument 13 points to 12. So you see the topography and scenery of Krugersdorp, and although we're a rugby channel, we also cater to soccer, and what a month is coming up. June through to July, the FIFA World Cup, and you can get it all on SuperSport. But now, back to my favorite sport code, and Waterkloof begin things. Good take by Skitter.
White.
Van der Walt. LaRue, the try scorer of the first half.
No hands, blue.
Good to see him running.
No hands, blue, leave it. I said no hands, rock form.
Waterkloof beaten by the ruck. Hands in. Sanction is a penalty, and Monument with an opportunity to gain some good real estate and get into the right area of the field. The referee gave instruction. They were beaten by the ruck. No hands, and unfortunately discipline letting down the Waterkloof side.
Brandon, oh, his throwing today has been really good. Kutsia, Van der Walt, Skeepers, Van Wyk, Barnard. Kutsia to Van der Walt, Esterhazen. Esterhazen still going, look at trailing the man behind him.
Not out. Tackle that, blue, leave
Monas.
it.
I can imagine Chart Van der Walt quite a talking to. Van der Walt. Oof, the defense is up for it from Waterkloof. Half time we spoke about the tackling stats have had to work. Van Wyk now sends it over the top. Bounces, works out to the winger, Katlanye. He's taken by Nyamande. And it has been a turnover.
No, it's available.
Loving the ref's commentary this afternoon. Van der Walt beats it to Ruben Westraat.
He's got it. He took the ball. Leave it now. Leave it. Stay out of it.
Ripped out. Let's see what Waterkloof can do. Charging up. Probably the wise decision there from Kappen to hold on to it. Now another turnover. Delacia. He's a good player, played Academy Week. Through the hands. Skeepers gave it to Barnard. And a scrum.
Well, not easy for Izan Esterhazen to take that bounce pass, and unfortunately spilling the ball forward. But it is another turnover conceded by this
Beat the rock.
Monas side. But outstanding power, dragging along the opposition, does the big number 8, Izan Esterhazen, taking Arman Vliedel for a ride. But this Monas side do have 4 players that are
Keep working, eh?
in the South African Under-18 Elite Player Development Squad, and that is namely
Crouch.
Izan Esterhazen, the number 8, Franco Skitzer, the number 7 flank,
Bind.
Stefan LaRue, the try scorer from the first half, the big lock forward, and then their captain, Mornay Brandon.
Fight.
A lot of stars in this side, which makes all the more impressive how Waterkloof are. And now that man Bochner charging through, lets it out. And can you believe it? He's going to get a second. Jandre Uester stretches Waterkloof's lead.
Risk rugby reward. Waterkloof are capitalizing on Monas' errors, but what is done perfectly well here is the way the ball is kept alive in the tackle. The offload in the tackle makes the try for Uester. Let's not take away the support play and the running line of Uester. Outstanding play, Waterkloof.
My colleague mentioned earlier the resultant atmosphere after Waterkloof's try, so take a moment to listen to the stadium. Not much noise. And easily Sean Grobler extends it. Monument now need to score twice to win.
Oh, it's lovely stuff. Jubilation all around. Hands up in the air. Jooste gets his brace.
Left. Left.
Ladegan goes deep. Bochner. Such a good game we're seeing, and a lot of players putting up their hands. Craven Week is in July, and I suspect quite a few players and a lot of Waterkloof players put their hands up. Obviously the try scorer Jooste. Bochner's impressed. And oh, can you believe it? And even Stefan Leroux's not getting his mark. Concern for Monas, but they force the scrum.
What's a rare line-out miss for their captain, Mornay Brandon, not finding the tall timber of Stefan Leroux. But there is where a little handling error came in, a knock-on from Waterkloof, conceding possession to Monas. Handling errors 9 from Waterkloof, 5 from Monas in this fixture.
Bind. Sit.
What does the second
Steady.
half scrumming have in store?
9 behind the ball.
Pretty even battle. Esterhuizen, Kutsia, Skeepers, Van Wyk. Oh, good recovery. And now turned over by Pretorius.
Leave it now, White.
New man on the field, gives it to Khatlanye. Over the top, and big Izan Esterhuizen. Is he going to create contact? No. Fields it out, gives it to Oberholzer.
Not out.
Jandre Jooste,
Not out. No, it's blue, no.
omnipresent, his defense. Sometimes in the first half, he's a bit too exuberant. Stefan Leroux. Oh, the defense on him forces the knock-on. And it was Eckhard Boshoff, the captain, leading by example.
That is a fantastic first-time tackle by Eckhard Boshoff, hard and low. Shoulder first, hands, head in the correct position.
Move left,
Forcing the
Monas.
turnover, knocked on
Move
by
left.
Monas.
White, move left. Get the shoulder up.
Hayden Roberts
Crouch.
taking the field for Monas.
Bind. Sit.
Divan Rulofse
Stay bound there, flank, stay bound.
fires it out. Strong handoff and captain's through.
One, it's 2.
Pretorius kept alive nicely by the big men.
Number 2.
So calm head surely needed now. Oh, well, goes for the try. Does Rulofse.
Get out, White! No, White!
He will be desperately hoping that Waterkloof score now, or at least awarded another penalty. That was a guaranteed 3 points. And yeah,
Off you go.
being played quickly. And ripped out. Waterkloof back in the attack. Now it's pressing forward. He's through. Does he have the pace? What a reach. And what a try. Vickers Lindeke.
Well, Vickers Lindeke, you beauty. Klaksdorp faithful are silent, but let me tell you one thing, this you can watch over and over again. It is picture perfect. Risk Reward Rugby, it is scored from a turnover. Take a look at that, survives the clean, ball is recycled away from the contact point, good hands, silky touches, what a try, what a finish.
So, if there was Super Brew for Premier Interschools Rugby, I think I'd be interested to know who would have predicted this. And that is the beauty. It's what my colleague said at the start of this all. Brings out the best and amazing battles.
I'll give you
and
time.
often unexpected results.
No, guys,
Still
can we just move him, please?
A lot of play left. Mona's certainly a good enough side to come back. Those skippers looking off. He's had a good match. Crowd there, interesting expressions. Sean Grobler. Can he take it to 27? Oh, almost.
Well, this is an outstanding Waterkloof performance. Good hands demonstrated from Ronaldo Kuppen. And this man, Vikas Lindeke, has had a solid outing for this Waterkloof schoolboy side. That finish was picture perfect.
Lateghan fires it to the captain of Waterkloof.
You're off your feet, White!
Who immediately meets the defense of quick Stefan Leroux. All right, let's see what Monas can do. Darts they'll go for the uprights.
Number 3, blue.
Well, a penalty conceded by John Corey, the tight head prop from Waterkloof, for a lateral entry. You need to come in through the gate. A lot of people get confused what the gate is, and that is just the width of that carrying player on the ground who sets that target. You need to clean over the ball. Why over the ball, Anton? Because that is where the danger is. Guys that are trying to steal your ball, I like to call it when I was coaching, steal your loaf of bread. And unfortunately for Corey, coming in laterally, Monas with a massive chance. They need to get points on the board from this occasion.
Oh, you see that shoulder being lifted. Always a time of concern. Ronaldo Kuppen just seemed to hit his shoulder. Back into place.
Happy, guys?
All good.
Side entry, number 3, blue.
Van Puerta doesn't need to come on just yet. Van der Walt.
Well, this is why the penalty was conceded. Lateral entry clearly in your picture, going to ground now. John Corey not coming in through the gate.
Leroux. And all set up.
Out! Out, 1! Okay, that's 1, standing
Real
still,
battle.
1!
Waterkloof thus far doing well to defend.
Get it out,
Eden
1,
Roberts
get it out!
in the midst. Moving laterally, not moving forward. Still in possession. This is Monas. Fires up. Van der Walt. Van Beek slips.
Got advantage, blue. That's high. Understand he slipped, but it's dangerous. Still dangerous, 12.
Take it quickly. Morne Brandon, the captain. Runs into the opposite captain, Boshoff.
Leave it, you're off, leave it!
Roberts Sends it. And now, Dean Lauderdale, how's that stepping? But the captain, Eckhard Boshoff, on the defense. He has been exceptional. The loose forwards for Waterkloof. All in all, now it's been turned over.
Release White!
Great performance from their loose forwards. And that is a step that Chart van der Walt is going to have to have some words with his team. Taking their time, getting it back. Eventually it does come. And Ian Trollope.
Thank you.
Just above the take it down post.
Well, you mentioned it, Anton. Turnovers was conceded by Monas 12, and they've been in vital areas, but it's outstanding work from Divan Rulofsa, the nuggety little scrum half. He's been outstanding for Waterkloof.
Morne Brandon this time doesn't find his mark. You can see big Tumi Onayani.
Leave it, White, leave it.
Squad, 19 years
White
old.
on. You were cleaned out, White.
Rulofsa digs it out. Trollope. Excuse me, it was Pretorius.
Leave it, White. Rock beat you. No, no!
Ref has been very vocal today, hasn't he? And a little run. Goodness me, it's a lock, Van der Berg! Lidl. Oh, such deft hands.
It's a tackle. It's a tackle.
Well,
it's a tackle. He got a release.
Good hand, son. Just illegally so.
A clear explanation by J.D. Mayer, the referee. It's a tackle situation, so you have to release that ball on the ground. But Rohan van der Berg, an outstanding break from the big lock forward. But it's almost a scenario at the moment that Monas are chasing shadows defensively. They're slipping off and sliding off too many tackles, and that's what's made the difference in this fixture. Waterkloof first-time tackles have been pinpoint. Monas chasing shadows.
Imagine if Sean Frobler gets us over. That is a big lead. Less than 20 minutes left of this match. There is silence, good respect from the monument. And he does it. 28-12 it is. Big 20 minutes needed now by the home team.
This is not a big 20 minutes. This is a massive 20 minutes from Monas if they want to turn this fixture around. Waterkloof, clearly the underdogs, and the restart is taken in the depth by the flyer out wide. He takes it up. Good recycle ball.
Now, Waterkloof, team with confidence.
Taken back.
Decide not to kick it. The captain, Boshoff, presents it back beautifully. And now, with time, Ian Trollope
out one.
goes partly off the side of his boot, but has been taken by Bachner. Bachner now put his field down. Morne Brandon was up chasing wild upon him. Dean Lauderdale
taken back.
Roberts. All sorts of pressure on the home team. Lauderdale has been charged down. Huge line-out coming up. And it's right in front of the Waterkloof crowd, and they're enjoying this.
Once again, it's Julian Bochner has been prominent for this Waterkloof side. He's a strong runner. Brendan feeds.
Taken by Monas. LaRue.
Leave it, Blue.
Bearing in mind, Monas have conceded a lot of turnovers today. Van der Walt, all things considered, decent kick.
Well, Waterkloof have numerous alumni Dankie Badenhorst, the quiz show champ. He's a journalist and an author. Melinda Bam, Miss South Africa in 2012. Willem de Beer, the 4x400 meter athlete in the London Olympics in 2012.
Stefan Buerter, his first attempt to throw in. Works like clockwork. Buerter's joined the back. Now sends it out. Good hands. Chandra Jooste. A little juggle from him. Trollop. Pretorius. Still going. Oh, Waterkloof now. 15 meters out. Traveling side. Few would have expected this. Trollop gives it out. Buerter. Lindeke. That is not Lindeke. It is front row. And good work forcing penalty.
Holding.
Oh, it's magic work at the breakdown from Tristan de Lissier, the Lions Academy Week player from 2017. He survives the clean at the ruck in a position of strength. The picture will tell you a better story, but it is an exceptional turnover and penalty won by the young man. Take a look at that. Survives the clean. Outstanding work.
Hold on.
Tackle stat 58 Waterkloof made, Monas 47.
So who's he on?
But that there is the stat that counts. 12 missed tackles from Monas, 15 from Waterkloof, but the 12 tackles that Monas have missed have earned them Waterkloof points.
So now Monas.
Maul.
13 minutes
Now
left.
Morne
Brandon, the captain.
That's once, going back. No, back, down, straight down.
Still in possession as Monas, but the turnover, Waterkloof on fire.
Yeah, daar sy van. Daar was nie nog nie hier.
A good line out once again, but this has been a handling error and a turnover disaster for this Monas side, and it has let them down. 7 handling errors in vital areas of the field have let Waterkloof off the hook, but that stat there, 13 turnovers conceded. That is 13 balls less that Waterkloof have had to defend.
Boy. Sit.
Monas also with various alumni. F.W. de Klerk, former state president and Nobel Prize winner. And then they've got 2 Italian internationals, Gert Pins, test cap for Italy, and Quinton Geldermeis, locked forward for Italy.
When did they play in your era?
6.
Are you trying to give my age away? Anton?
No, just
Stop
you
now,
played
no! Vonage.
you were a very youthful player, had a long career. Now look at the
Vonage
space
over!
opening up. Trollop breaks the line and puts it to boot. Bounces infield. Ladegan, he's wrapped up.
No hands, Blue, no hands!
Roberts, Van der Walt.
Well, the touch finder kicked directly into touch out on the full, so the line-out will take place for Waterkloof from where the ball was kicked.
Great seeing the dress up from the Waterkloof supporters, and perfectly to Jooste. Waterkloof in
Over the
another
15.
attacking position, rolling forward.
Struction, you can't go in front of him.
Illegally so.
You're in front of the ball carrier. Yeah.
Quickly taken by Monas. Oh, almost trouble, but Dean Ladegan still attacking. Lanya, who was up quickly, almost got his hand to it, he then made the tackle. Skutter feeds it out.
Tackle now, Blue!
Tristan de la Sia.
Okay, advantage over for the knock.
Van der Walt. Esterhazen. Look at the size of Monanyani. It's very handy having him coming out at space, opening up. Tristan de la Sia. Oh, bounces, buses full, loses possession. Now, turnover. This is a proper match that we are watching.
Tackle White!
Devon Rulifsa fires it back to Trollop,
Advantage over for the knock.
who puts in a short kick. And Esterhazen, he's so big. He fires it out. Now let's see what Barnard could do. The defense on him. Bachner placed him well. Monanyane over the top. LaRue.
Well, with 9 minutes left in play, are the sands of time, Anton, running out for this Monash side? But it's been a courageous spine, guts and determination effort from Waterkloof. It's a lovely take up front once again from the big number 20, Tristan de la Sia. Unfortunately conceding possession.
You're on the line.
Once again being turned over at the breakdown point. They have had a problem, but Waterkloof have been outstanding. They've been in the face of Monash this whole fixture.
I think it is de la Sia. He was recovering from an injury, and maybe him just walking off, taking a knock. See that knee heavily strapped. Oh, hate seeing that. Everyone hopes it's just does look pretty painful. Cornet Penals takes to the field.
It's been a tough season for Waterkloof. They've only won 2 fixtures out of 8. And I can tell you one thing, Anton, in a Premier Interschools derby of this caliber, with all the heritage, with all the tradition, this will be bragging rights for a very, very long time.
Indeed, it will.
Bind!
And
Six!
The local
Steady, White! Okay, White,
stance
stop,
would be
White!
in this town if Monash don't come back in these last few minutes. It's a big ask of them, especially with Waterkloof playing so well. Khatlanye, look at the pace of him. But he's wrapped up quickly.
You've won it! You've won
Bit of
it!
complacency at the breakdown allows the turnover for Monash.
You gotta get out.
Got a penalty as well.
You gotta get out.
Taken quickly. Spread out to the big man, Ruben Westrat.
Tackle Blue. Leave it,
Roberts.
leave it.
Oberholzer.
Leave it, Blue, leave it. You're off your feet, leave it.
Roberts.
Bonich, 13.
Skutter.
13 offside.
Taken quickly by
Leave
Skutter.
him, leave him. Advantage. Not 10.
Roberts. Van der Walt. LaRue. Nemande shifts for Roberts, and oh, bit of confusion. Nonetheless,
Not 10.
Monash, good energy that
No,
this
not
home
again,
team is
not
playing
again.
for.
Not again. Not 10, Blue.
Waterkloof not back 10 meters from the quick tap penalty, so it's the fullback Dean Lattergan opting for the touch and doesn't find touch. Well fielded by the fullback Grobelaar.
Leave him now.
Make sure.
Out, Blue.
Well, we were mentioning the alumni earlier, and Monash
White.
said they have the current Miss South Africa are Dave van Heerden, but for the sake of equality, I have to mention they also hold in their alumni a former Mr. South Africa, Armand Duplessis. So performing on both gender sides of the pageant arena. And Waterkloof tap it back into the hands of the captain, Morne Brandon. Could this be the beginning of something? Runs it in, dots it quickly. I think we're going to see a very quick drop kick. Taken quickly. Monument fighting their way back into the match. They're not done yet.
Well, it's a good stolen line-out, not controlled by the scrum half, who's been seamless all afternoon. Rulofsa and Brandon, what made the try is the pressure that he put on the opposition scrum half. The bounce was kind. Finishes under the sticks.
So this is a real match we have.
Stop! Stop!
Monas need
Stop!
to score twice, but they do have enough time.
In front of the
They've
kicker.
got a scrum for in front of the
I told you
kicker.
to stop.
Maybe the nerves for Waterkloof. All right, Brandon, so giddy up.
Opted for the scrum, fine.
Well, this is why there's a scrum in the centre field and clearly in front of the kicker. And therefore, it will be a scrum centre field for Monas. Left and right options. They've been solid from this platform. Play to the wheel.
And the town of Krugersdorp is seeing it all. You can hear the screaming of both schools, Waterkloof and Monument, both co-educational. So you hear the ladies screaming as Nyamande takes contact.
You've
Been
got it!
ripped out. Goodness me. Trollop kicked
Stop, eight!
whilst being tackled.
Thank you.
Dean Lodegan. Oh, just runs away from him, but he fields it again. Booted up.
Wat hy nie,
Monas
wat hy
are going to
binne.
gallop up
Ja.
for this line out. This is where Stefan Leroux, the jumpers need to come in.
White. Ball down, please. Time off. White, white. White. Time off. Time off. I've got a flag. I've got a flag. Time off.
More drama added into things. Touch judge.
Tackles up, Waterkloof after late tackles.
Sorry. Stop from Australia, okay?
Waterkloof, number 6. See late tackle on number 17 wide. Here, behind your back.
Late tackle.
Yeah.
Against 6 blue.
Against
Recommendation only, penalty only? Penalty only. Okay, just give me the mark, please.
So
Captain.
the captain.
Okay, I'm going back. Penalty for late tackle against number 6 blue.
Found
Okay.
guilty of just
Thank you.
almost giving too much heart. Not quite able to control it.
Late tackle number 6 blue.
See if we can find it.
The penalty going against the Waterkloof captain Eckhart Boshoff, and I can tell you he's led from the front for his side. He's caused a problem in every breakdown for Monas. But that is why penalty was conceded and sanctioned. So Monas with a late opportunity in the second half.
And good officiating from the touch judge.
No, out! 4!
More set up, Oberholzer. Just over a minute.
No, blue out!
But making ground forward is Monas. Still going, still charging. Does he have the power? 3 men needed to take him down.
Leave it! Right.
Roberts. Monanyane. Now pressing, defense holding up. Desperate times. There is time for a try. And a restart. Spread out. Van der Walt. Henko van Beek. Shrugs off one. Shrugs off a second. Eventually he's taken down. Roberts change of direction to Esterhazen.
21 off. Tackle, leave it!
Surely must be taken quickly.
With a tackler.
Roberts gives it to Van Veek. He's put his head down. Just can't make it through.
Leave it, bro, leave it! Leave it!
Ref's voice by now tied, and Monoyane crosses
Got it,
over.
He's got it.
There's time for a drop kick and another passage of play.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Wow, wow, wow. And he gets it.
Well, it's continued pressure from this Monas side, and Tumi Monoyane puts his head down, backs himself, a little swivel, earns him the 5 points, but Monas are straight back into this fixture, and there is still time to play, Anton. This is going to be a nail-biting finish. Ladies and gentlemen, fasten your safety belts.
This is what it is all about. Now, Monas are going to be thinking, don't knock this on. Huge pressure on the young man who's about to receive this, and he does it brilliantly. Izan Esterhazen. 4 points in at full time. No errors allowed from Monas if they are to win it. It's the captain, Morne Brandon. Defense rushing up and swamping him eventually. Roberts. Juster. Oh, it's been taken. Surely it's the captain, Boshoff. And kicked out. And an absolute nail-biter. Waterkloof storm the field. Celebrations. Those young ladies and young men, a lot to be happy about. Few, if any, would have anticipated the result. The school is storming the field. Players shaking their hand. Monas did play excellently, came back strongly. But Waterkloof, my oh my, they have reason to smile. Jan Molitzer, the coach, was calm in the beginning. He told me his team had it, they did. And ultimately, in Krugersdorp, the underdogs Waterkloof beat Monument 28 points to 26.